Now from 2020, switching tracks to T10 cricket, the format that is built to enter the Olympic Games is currently being played in Abu Dhabi. There are several top-class international players honing their skills in the league, including English captain Eoin Morgan. In fact, he is the World Cup winning skipper. He is also the captain of the Delhi Bulls IPL team. The 50-over World Cup winning skipper joins me for a special chat from Abu Dhabi. Eoin, thank you very much for joining us. You started the season with a win, getting into a new place, getting together a new team and getting off to a winning start. That must require some special skills.
I thought we started reasonably well. The first game of any tournament is always tough. Congregating a new group of guys together and formulating something for a couple of weeks in a tournament is always difficult. I thought the bowlers did a reasonably good job on a slow wicket, and I think I thought the score was around a par score, maybe even above a par score, so I thought it was going to be challenging for us to chase it. I thought Paul Sterling played beautifully, Kushal Pereira played brilliantly, he struck the ball really well, and then myself and Angelo took some time to get ourselves in because it was difficult time to score and to get going, and having the two of us there at the end is a real confidence booster.
Also, you have come after a high-octane T20 series against the Kiwis. They do not seem to be able to cross the finish line against you guys. Will the two wins versus the Kiwis, the World Cup final, and now this T20 match become a source of banter between Fleming and you in the dressing room?
Yes, it is. It's always a source of banter. Anytime you play against a country in which you have friends in and things get tied at the end, it's always good fun joking about it.
Tell us how popular you guys are in New Zealand now, or I mean unpopular your side is in New Zealand now, or do they still love English cricketers out there?
No, touring New Zealand after the World Cup final was something that we were looking forward to doing. We love touring New Zealand. It's a fantastic place full of great people and has a fantastic culture. And the way we were received and the hospitality that we were shown throughout the whole tournament was amazing. And to have such a tight series again, I suppose, gave great entertainment and value for tickets to every fan out there.
And that's what we all need in this day and age, bums on seats. Now, you have had great success in 50 overs, the World Cup winning captain and now the T20 captain of the English team as well. Why did you switch to this format, the T10?
I decided on playing T10 because I remember when T20 cricket first started in 2003, and I remember there was a lot of scepticism around the format, the tournament, who was going to play it, and a lot of players around county cricket were rested because they thought it was just going to be a bit of a circus. The idea I like behind T10 cricket is that a whole tournament can be played in the space of 2 weeks, and to have something like that as a selling point for our game, maybe to be played in a Commonwealth Games or an Olympics, I think is huge.
Right, that's one of the things that everyone's talking about. This perhaps is the best format to get into the Commonwealth Games or the Olympic Games. But tell us about your decision to join Delhi Bulls. How did that come about? Were you looking specifically for a captaincy job and this franchise offered you?
It happened, I think about a month ago now. I got a call from Stephen Fleming and our mentor, Anish Shahjan, and they asked me would I like to come to the franchise and captain the team, and I jumped at the chance.
Eoin, now we all know what kind of skills are required to be a test player, a one-day player and a T20 player, but you know it's still very uncertain, or in the realm of uncertainty. It's about the skills that are particularly required to be a good T10 cricketer. Could you throw some light on that?
I think to be a good T10 cricketer you need to be extremely aggressive, positive. Everything about your thinking needs to be clear and precise. I think that's the nature of the game. You don't have a lot of time to think or to dwell on things, so coming into the game fully prepared is important.
Right, thinking on your feet is also the nature of T20 cricket, and that's also been translated to other forms of the game. You must have studied the T10 teams by now. Who will be the most formidable opponent in this edition?
I think, I suppose previous champions you're always very wary of, and the strength and depth of the Northern Warriors squad probably makes them front runners for the tournament. And given how they performed yesterday and the form that Andre Russell showed, I suppose they're probably the biggest threat.
Right, I think this tournament is placed in a very good window leading up to the IPL auctions. After T10, do we see you in Indian Premier League next summer? Are you planning to get into the auctions as well?
I'm putting my name forward for the auction, and hopefully I will be picked up. I feel this year has been the most phenomenal year for us, winning the World Cup, and my own form has been reasonably good as well, so fingers crossed for the auction.